Long ago in ancient India, in a lively market filled with the scent of spices and the sound of merchants haggling, a wealthy trader named Varun strolled through the stalls. He was sharp, ambitious, and proud of his quick decisions. He believed that hesitation was for the weak. As he passed by a small, worn-out stall under a neem tree, something unusual caught his eye: a photo frame without a picture. Instead, inside the frame was a piece of yellowed parchment with just 2 lines written in delicate Sanskrit. Never act on anything without giving proper consideration about the consequences of your action. Things done without proper planning could become a reason for a big trouble in the future. Varun scoffed. What foolishness is this? The old vendor behind the stall, with a calm face and wise eyes, replied, It's wisdom, not foolishness. The price is 100,000 gold coins. Varun burst out laughing. That much? For just a piece of paper? Who would be mad enough to pay that? But the vendor simply smiled. Today you laugh. One day, these words might save your life. Curiosity, and something he couldn't quite explain, stirred inside Varun. Against logic, he agreed and paid the price. He took the frame home and hung it on the wall of his bedroom, more as a joke than anything else. Years passed. Business called Varun to distant lands. He left his young wife behind, promising to return soon. But trade routes changed, conflicts erupted, and 12 long years went by before Varun could come home. At dawn, exhausted and dusty, he arrived at his house. Quietly entering his bedroom, his heart froze. There, on his bed, lay his wife, now older, but still the woman he loved. And beside her, a tall young man, fast asleep. Rage overtook him. She betrayed me, he thought, his hands trembling. Silently, he drew his sword, ready to strike down the stranger who had taken his place. But just then, a glint of morning sun touched the frame hanging above the bed. The words stared back at him. Never act on anything without giving proper consideration. His grip loosened. Breathing heavily, Varun shook his wife awake. Who is that? He asked through clenched teeth. Still half asleep, she smiled. He is your son, Varun. You left when he was just a baby. He's 12 now. Just like you, he sleeps like a log. Varun's sword clattered to the floor as he sank to his knees. Tears filled his eyes as the boy stirred and woke up, looking confused. Varun reached out and embraced him, weeping with relief and love. Later that day, Varun rushed back to the market. It took hours, but he finally found the same vendor under the same neem tree. Without a word, he placed a pouch of 200,000 gold coins on the vendor's table. You undersold that poem, Varun whispered. The vendor smiled. No, you just discovered its true value.